Welcome back. We are back with another live film breakdown. Going to do Daniel Freitag, the Wisconsin point guard, incoming freshman. Now, I don't know a ton about him, as it's going to be the case for pretty much everybody that I kind of cover at this point. I want to keep an open mind and just come in with really no background thoughts just to see what I truly think. Daniel Freitag, 6'2" point guard from Breck High School in Minnesota, averaged 23 points a game last season for Breck High School. So we're gonna get into it here. From my understanding, a pretty good game of his lined up to watch. So let's get into it. He is number 5
I really admire
right
that he went
here
out and scheduled all those 4A
in the dark
teams.
blue.
Really good. Remember,
put up all the start and then tells me a hand. Look, he is in for
I guess that's one way to do it.
the McCrimmon on the move here.
There he is, right here.
Fade away on the baseline won't go. Rebound ripped down by Newton.
Now, I assume, yeah, I assume he's going to be running points a lot.
Little hesitation dribble and drops the pass off. Lubke passed up an inside look. Freitag getting into the lane, little up and under, and he was fouled.
So right away, can tell just he's super comfortable with the ball, obviously, as he should be if he is running points.
Strong
But
body and great footwork.
that was good to see right there. Just be able to attack a closeout, get downhill, get 2 feet in the paint. I assume that the passing ability will be there in some capacity as well. Misses the first free throw, but I assume the passing capacity will be there as well. And so just getting into the paint, 2 feet, kick out, that'll come as well.
And a second. 1 for 2 for Freitag
and so with him, with him being points, they ran pick and roll first play. I assume that they'll run a lot of pick and rolls, which will be good to see. That's kind of what Wisconsin likes to do as well. You know, they have that continuity ball screen kind of action on offense. So get to see what his game kind of translates to Wisconsin or not. Again, number 5, loose side corner.
By Newton, counter plus a foul. Big balance. So we stay at 3-0.
This matchup at man-to-man on the miss. First 2 possessions were real quick. You can tell they like to play fast.
He did play football too, I know, and I think he had like legit offers as a wide receiver. You can just tell. You can tell he's just seems strong.
Freitag bringing it up.
Good cross.
Sweet cross over there.
Oh, it doesn't finish. That was a really good cross.
Freitag bringing it up.
Sets him up. Immediate blow by. Misses the wide open layup.
Nice run back the other way and layup good for Ballantyne. And that's what Maranatha wants to do. They want this game at a fast pace. Not that Breck can't play that way, but you got to go with your strength, is what Coach Shepard told me. There's a nice rebound by Lubke.
In the post train now.
Tried to go into Freitag, and he's fouled from behind. Grayson Rennie will be called for that one. Another look at that. Nice play.
Pull him up a little bit. Doing it right here, too.
Freitag.
So he's drawn 2 fouls already. He's very willing to be physical.
There's no hiding.
Obviously, he's not really going to post up at Wisconsin, but they're willing to kind of just post him up right now. And that's twice he's drawn a foul. And it's been 2 minutes into the game. Also, always forget that Minnesota runs 18-minute halves in high school. 2 18-minute halves. So they play, compared to most high schools, they play, 4 extra minutes? Oh, there's ads on this. Maybe I should get YouTube.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos Go. Yes to fresh.
Showing up on the first page of Google might not be the best for everyone.
Maranatha's got 19 wins on the season. They're definitely a formidable opponent. And you can see why they win a lot of games.
Because I think he's 3 or 4 from the line right now.
Throw the trap at him, but they get right out of it, and the layup is good for Ballantyne, his second bucket, and it's 5-4.
Great job by Rennie to get that to the middle of the press.
Right, ball in his hands again. Another pick and roll. Gonna reverse it. I mean, he's just getting down. This is, that's twice now he's missed layups, but he is getting downhill every single time. Like every single play, he's
Yeah,
getting downhill
nice
2 feet in the
finish
paint.
there. Grayson Rennie got bumped a
If he
little bit. That
continues to
one
miss
could maybe
layups, then
been
it'll be an
and one,
issue.
and now
I'm gonna
MCA is
go
ahead
with
by
right
one.
now. He just like
NCAA is definitely not
for
afraid.
whatever
They're
reason
coming out
missed
playing
a couple.
confidence.
Do seem spacing in the weak side corner.
Newton short on
Would
a
like
three,
as much as I
and
do
nice
want to
job
see
get to
on
that
ball stuff
rebound
and pick
by
and rolls,
Muhammad.
I do want to see the off ball stuff like this, like
Freitag
catch
will
and
shoot a
shoot.
three from the corner, no
He got
good.
hit there as well, but want to see both.
And then
Want to
a
see his
long
ability to play
outlet
both on
tipped
and off
away.
ball. Is that's
Good idea.
even though
They
he
have
will
to
be
put the
points,
passes a little bit
there's
longer
just
to
going to be
lay up.
times that
Newton to
he's
Freitag.
going to be off ball, need to be catch and shoot, need to catch and attack closeouts, get downhill, get into the paint.
Breck
There he
leading
is
by a
defensively.
point.
Good physical defense by Freitag right there.
Empty side pick and roll for them. Good rotation is the low
Rennie,
man.
the drive, and he
Tries to
spins
take
it
the
in.
charge. So here,
Breck leading by a point.
Good
Marantha
physical
Christian
defense
is
by
who they're
Freitag
playing.
right there.
So empty corner pick and roll, right? Nobody in this strong side corner. They're icing this kind of, forcing sideline. Freitag, who's the low man here because his guy's in the weak side corner. Great job of coming over and rotating. He was going for the block and then decides to try to get the
Rennie,
charge.
the
And then the
drive,
guy
and he
does a good job
spins
of
it
avoiding
in.
contact.
Great body
Good
control
rotation
by
there.
Grayson.
Maybe not the greatest execution, but good rotation.
8-7, Maranatha lead. Kick to the corner, and that one went off. Kick to the corner, and that one went off.
I've
the
never seen that
top of
before.
The backboard there, Michael Sweeney getting an open look, and that one was off. And there's a look after that interception by Sweeney. They run it back.
When you play fast like that, you're going to have a few of those, and I don't physical. As the game moves on,
Here's the Trauma
MCA is playing
on
fast.
the drive, and it rolls in and out.
Making it a little bit tough to
and
see
here come the
Freitag's
Mustangs.
defense,
That was a
but
great move.
I'm
I
sure
thought
we'll
it
get
was
looks
in.
throughout.
Hanif
Really, both teams are
Muhammad
playing pretty
for the
fast right
layup.
now.
Front by a point.
You can see I fast forwarded 5 seconds and they were already
Back in
putting up a
front by
shot.
point. And the pull-up wouldn't go there for Detrell McCrimmon. Back to Rennie, though. His scoop layup no good, but a foul. And he'll go.
You got really working the ball. It's not been perfect by any means.
Rennie missed a pair. Rebound knocked around, and then taken back. Detrell McCrimmon with the layup.
Yeah, what a heads-up play there. Yeah,
Now there's a
direct
potential
ball
Freitag
handling.
gets a good
Yeah,
chunk of minutes this year.
great
I mean, he's
quickness
going to
on
be
there, so yeah.
behind most likely Cameron Hunter as kind of the point guard spot, but even that, I don't know. Like Cameron Hunter does play point, but I don't think it's the worst thing if he has to slide to the 2,
The Mustangs are up by 2.
Might
which
be
would
his
then
first
mean
three-pointer
Freitag's probably the
for
one.
sure, but for
Because
Breck,
right
I
now
think
it would be Hunter, Klesmid, and Blackwell, I assume, is the starting trio at guard.
Rennie.
Okay, so he's been off ball a lot
Three.
defensively. Like right there, he's just kind of
So
guarding the
set
guy at the
play there, and
elbow.
they
Wasn't
move it
really
one more to
involved
the corner.
whatsoever. Brings the ball up now,
Rennie was ready.
and
1
he likes that
point lead for
crossover a lot.
Maranatha.
And he just gets downhill. Like,
3.
Nice little set play there, and they moved it one
look
more
at
to the
this.
corner.
So, cross,
Rennie was ready.
downhill,
1 point lead
and
for
draw foul.
Maranatha. Freitag drawing another foul.
Yeah, when you get a rebound here against MCA, you
So, I mean, that's what he's done
send the
pretty
ball
much every
because
day so far,
somebody might
right?
come and take it from
Is or not every
Nice
day,
screen
every
there.
play
Good wide
so
open
far. It's
three.
just get downhill, draw contact, get 2
Couple of
feet in the
fouls
paint,
now on
get to the free
Rennie
throw
and
line.
A couple on Ballantyne
So
as
he's
well.
3 of 5, I believe.
So one thing that's not going well for Maranatha.
Thanks, Linda.
Teddy Cook will come in along with Mu Muhammad for Breck. And again, the rotation looking a little bit different tonight because of
Okay,
senior
4-6.
night.
I don't he has that one layup right now too, but where he just transition cut.
So we're even up at 13.
Weak side. It looks like they're
McCrimmon with it
yeah
out
they're
high for
they're in
Maranatha
man. They're in
Christian.
man. I thought they might be in zone. Good rotations. The roll man there,
And into a double team.
or not roll man, low man.
Christian.
So again, he's gonna take this guy on the roll right here. He's gonna tag him, come over and tag. But obviously the pass just gets deflected, and so it doesn't happen. He's also ready to get back to this corner if he
And into
needed
a
to.
double team. They get the steal. McCrimmon, though, broke it up. And then he gets the pass back from Ballantyne. Scoop layup wouldn't drop that time for DeJour McCrimmon. Strong drive and finish there off the window.
I mean, even there,
for
you could see just the athleticism pop a little bit on that
Real
follow
strong
up.
drive to the basket. Second time he's
Obviously,
done
went
that. He had a
in,
handle
but
the first time.
he was there ready for the putback.
Really liked his game so far.
Okay, again, weak side over here.
So they went inside against some smaller guards, but
Now
that
he's on
time
ball.
he went and attacked against the one kind of big guy that MCA has, Aarons. Ooh, and there's a steal. Newton getting into the passing lane. Freitag, look out below. Ooh, and there's a steal. Newton getting into the passing lane. Freitag, look out below.
I mean, he's 6'2", but he's pretty athletic.
Breck's turning up the defense a little bit. Double teaming. They did on the ball screen the possession before that time. Just randomly double team and got a turnover.
4-point lead for Breck. Detrell McCrimmon pull up.
He did. That was his guy that got the rebound there.
Rebound though, and he's
Just
So
randomly double
he's on 10 right
team,
here.
got a turnover.
Has his head turned to the ball. And so as he steps up, notices him,
4-point
but then again, turns his head back to the ball. And now his guy, who's just off screen here in this corner, he's just going to cut.
Breck.
And he's going to back cut right behind him.
Detrell
Freitag has no
McCrimmon, pull
idea.
up.
And now his guy gets the
Strong.
rebounds.
Rennie, a
put
nice
back
rebound,
foul.
though, and he's fouled.
He's a strong
he
rebounder,
knows
especially
it
for
too,
his
though.
size, and really nice pump fake and lane. Did it. That was a fancy dunk there.
He is at a verse. Back to a 2-point lead now for Breck.
Yeah, he's really comfortable with the ball. You could just tell. Just the crossovers, the ability to
Here's
just keep
steal
the ball
there,
away.
but recovered by Cook. Newton spinning into the middle. Pull up though wouldn't go, and Aaron's rebounds.
Doesn't get
Rennie
back
from the corner,
in transition,
and
missed
in and
three.
out. Ooh, bodies hitting the court everywhere there. Knocked away from Mo Muhammad, but recovered, and now we're going to get a foul on Detrell McCrimmon.
It's already 6 fouls on MCA,
By 3, a good basketball game here.
which I don't know what their bonus rules are. I
late in the
assume
regular
it's
season.
7 and 10 for single and double.
And that one no good for DeJour McCrimmon for Maranatha. Muhammad will bring it back out there to Hanif Muhammad.
And he's not on the floor anymore.
Gets a pick. High, but it was and
So yeah, first thing that stands out right away is just his ability to get downhill. He's aggressive, good athleticism, good handle with the ball, and it allows him to get downhill. And then, I mean, this is again, they just try to post him up, and I think that's more of just saying like how much they trust the physicality and what he can do down there.
Rennie dishing. McCrimmon at a block from behind. Wow, good job by Dungy to stay with it.
Good pass in transition.
Muhammad for 3 from the corner. No. Freitag's tip wouldn't go, but he tips it again. First the right hand and then the left.
This touch hasn't been the greatest around the rim so far. It really hasn't. But like I said, it could just be a couple shots that he missed that he normally makes, and we just saw the bad sample size. But definitely something I'm going to be monitoring is what his touch looks like around the rim right now.
Detrell McCrimmon will
Great
put
pass.
it back out. Ooh, and Muhammad stripped it on the way up, but staying right with it was Ballantyne, and he scores. It didn't seem to bother him at all that he got it knocked away.
Now you can tell Ballantyne's played a lot of basketball, and when that
Gets it here,
shot
high
got
pick and
blocked,
roll.
it didn't phase him one bit.
I like the read.
When that
Right,
ball,
comes
shot
off the
got blocked,
screen, notices that the big
Blocked it.
defender here engages half a step, but then he does drop back. If he's going to throw this, it's gotta be up here more.
phase him
Shorts
one bit.
shorts it a little bit. I mean, that's also just a really good defensive play here, being able to get a hand on this. But I think he saw
A lot of basketball, and
he saw
that
right
shot got blocked. He
here, like this guy is still up and his guy's rolling, so he's like, okay, lob over the top.
didn't phase him one bit.
Defender gets back, still works out for
Pass
them.
deflected,
at least
but
in
it
terms of
winds
getting an
up
open
with
shot,
the
but
hook outside, and no good there
doesn't fall.
for Hanif Muhammad. And there's a nice jab away. Dungy will go all the way for 2.
That may be a little bit of over.
Ulamog, you are correct.
McCrinnan does a great job of running the show. He can push it in fast in transition, look for his teammates, and he sets up the offense as well.
Okay, weak side. Switch. They've been doing a lot of switching defensively.
Terrell McCrimmon, and now back out top, Valentine puts it on the deck, a little short.
Board.
Freitag the rebound.
Good defense there by Breck.
I think my dog's about to make an appearance. Oh no, he's just off camera.
Baseline drive and then back out. Freitag has to run that one down.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
room
he's
on the
just
left
he's
side,
that's the third layup he's missed this game. Like, and just wide open layup.
Baseline drive and then back out. Freitag has to run that one down.
Again, blow by,
Got some room
downhill
on the
at
left
the rim,
side,
and
he missed
just
it.
smokes the layup. I don't.
He's got a great cross.
I don't know.
A couple of those.
The Terrell McCrimmon,
There he is.
pull-up jumper for 2.
Breck does a great job of, again, they get scored on, but within 2 seconds, the ball's at the other end. They're getting a layup.
Freitag, one tip, one go, quickly back up at the other one. And then the
Mustang.
Gets to the line again. I mean, he's gotten to the line a ton. He gets downhill consistently. Like, he's been getting downhill basically whenever he wants. He would have 6 more points right now, 8 more points right now if he could just make the layups.
For Maranatha, the 5'7" junior. Freitag missing again, and rebound ripped out of there. Nice work by Carter Greenwald.
Yeah, nice rebound.
Bartolomeos goes all the way and gets it to go despite pretty good D.
That was a great finish.
Weak side right
26
here off
apiece.
ball. Does he get a kick? No.
Tough shot on the run. Lubke kept it alive briefly. Now to Terrell McCrimmon.
It's a very, very
And a
up-tempo game.
foul.
Very up-tempo.
Yeah, I thought maybe he's going to make a play.
The lead thing that
Just because I'll fat. Oh,
McCrimmon will go to the free throw line trying to steal that.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Ads.
Bundle your home and auto with American Family Insurance.
tries to play at the next level. He's obviously pretty small for college, but I would think for sure at a JUCO level, he'd have a chance to be a good player.
Empty side pick and roll, spin.
Move there by Freitag and then swings it to the corner, but they look
Pretty small for college, but
Okay, so clears out
for sure at a JUCO level,
this corner,
he'd have
right,
a
to get
chance
to this
be a
empty
good-
side corner, puts more pressure on the defender, puts more pressure on kind of this weak side, but especially this big defender because now he doesn't have any help from the strong side.
player.
Again, downhill, Big does a good job cutting it off, but essentially 2 feet in the paint. Sees the low man here, creep in. Like the low man was kind of flat-footed. I like the pass again,
there
just
by
off target there,
Freitag and then swings it to the corner,
and
but
then
they
that
lose
causes
it.
the turnover.
Greenwald up with it. To Terrell McCrimmon, sweet crossover, but the defensive help derived from Freitag.
Ooh, nice move. Hesitation.
Well done by Bartolomeos there. It looked
And
like
this
he
is
was
just
gonna
where,
stop
like,
and either pass or pick up that
You
dribble.
have to value
He's
the
made a
results,
great
but also like
hesitation move. I
the
don't know
process.
about
Like
you,
the
but I was
process for
fooled
him
by
has been
that,
very,
that's for
very
sure.
good.
Yeah,
It's just the
Bartolo-
results have not been
Bartolomeos,
good
he's
so
got
far.
Great skill.
Although he's done a good job drawing fouls.
Freitag will step up and shoot a three.
There you go. Good pull up. And what I mean by that is like he's getting to the rim. He's getting good looks. He's making the right reads. It's just the passes haven't been great, and he's smoked 3
Well, I
layups.
don't know about you, but I was
And
fooled
so it's
by
like-
that, that's for sure.
Yeah, Bartolo.
Especially
Bartolomeos,
right
he's got
for me when
great
I watch
left
these
skill.
guys, I'm watching 2 full
Freitag
games
will
right now
step up
is
and
what I'm
shoot a
doing. And
three, and it's
I'll try to
good.
get back to more later, probably in the summer.
You know, he's had some
But at the same
misses
time, I'm
already,
watching
but
2
he's
full
still
games,
impressed
and
in
I
each
understand
game.
that that's like nowhere near a complete sample size, but kind of what has to happen
Bartolomeos,
if I'm
got
watching.
caught
I
up in
think
the air that
there's
time.
projected to be 131 newcomers if every single scholarship is full in the Big Ten. That's not
Ooh,
including like
dangerous one
anybody
there,
that
and it's an
returns
open
to
back.
USC,
Or it would've been a
UCLA, Oregon,
travel even if it
Washington,
wasn't,
saying,
so.
like new
That one
players for
wasn't
their
well
teams as
advised
well.
on the pass. Jumping up was Hanif
So
Muhammad to get in the pass.
unfortunately, I wish I could watch. I wish I could realistically
Coach does a
watch
good job of
3.
getting out in the pass
I would
lanes
watch
like
one
that.
bad, one
That's
average,
where
and one good
sometimes you
game
got
for
to try
each
to
player,
get by your
like
guy,
at least
but
in terms of
Breck also does good
statistics.
on-ball defense, so it is hard to get by your man.
But I just don't think I'm able to do it with what I want to do
Switching there.
content-wise. Well, that's part of why I started the live streaming too.
Top-ranked
Just like
Breck
another way to
trailing
kind
it
of
by a point
put the
here in their
content
home
out there,
court. Mannapolis come to play,
give
that's for
give
sure,
good
and we knew
feel.
they would.
Ball gets swung, pull up.
Freitag.
I think that got
That
blocked.
one
Yeah,
was partially blocked. And it will stay with Breck.
I want to
That
rewind
one's,
to that if it'll let me.
they would.
One more. Okay,
By
so
a point here on their home
spaces out
court.
to the weak side
Mannapolis
corner.
come to
Cool.
play, that's for
Ball
sure,
gets
and
swung, close out.
we knew they would.
Okay, great job. Gets downhill.
Freitag.
Just felt like very like
Come to play, that's for sure, and we
okay, so he has it.
knew they would.
I feel like he just created no
Freitag.
separation with that dribble, like at all.
Well, that one was partially blocked. And it will stay with Breck. That one's, you got to believe Samuel Ives at some point is going to say.
And, when we talked about.
Man, that'll be a hold.
They just lob this up to
And,
him
when we talked
and
about.
tell him to go get it. He draws another foul.
Man, that'll be a
5th foul he's drawn, I think. 6th, something like that.
hold for hooking.
Hold up. Number 1 season before we've been missing something to happen. A couple layups as well.
He's at 14 points already. What, 6 free throws, a 3. I know he has a layup. That's 5. Plus the 3 is 5. I mean,
we'll get a little breather here. We're evened up now at 30. 5:31 to go here. First
oh, he has
half.
that dunk in transition is 7, and then yeah, 7
game here
7
at
free
Breck
throws
School
feels
in
right.
Golden
Okay.
Valley, and it's not a real big gym, but it's pretty jam packed. Both their home court and Maranatha.
And he's out of the game, so we're gonna fast forward.
Right, they're out to support their teammates and in lots of sports. And just
on the back out.
seems like he goes left. You push it, do both those
Back and
forth. It's happening fast.
Fill out.
hoops already for Newton.
There's definitely a problem for NCA.
Nice read to take it away by Hanif Muhammad.
Wouldn't be shocked if he came back in now.
Anyway, and we tend to like. For allowing him to do it too.
Well, and I
He
think when you've
in?
got a roster that's
No, he's still not in.
almost
Okay.
all gone. The year play.
But yeah, so far, I'd say in the first half, what I've been impressed with is his ability to get downhill. He is just a physical driver. Has pretty much gotten 2 feet in the paint
Let's be honest,
literally
taking
whenever
the
he
charge
wants,
probably isn't
which
as
is just
fun
a
as
very, very good
blocking
thing
a
to
shot
have,
or getting a
especially
steal,
as
but you gotta do
a
that
point
too.
guard.
Yeah, especially in a game
There
like
he is.
this.
So he's
there's
back in now,
opportunities
number 5 right here.
to do it because people are putting their head down and going
That was
hard.
designed back screenplay
That was a
for
good
him.
play.
But yeah, getting downhill has been great. Haven't loved the
Hanif
touch around the
Muhammad,
rim,
second leading scorer
or just the
on
touch on
this
some of the
Breck
passes
team,
as
and,
well.
as
But
I was talking to coach before the game, I mean,
like I said,
you don't get
I've watched
to
one half of him
24-1
now,
by
basically.
just being the
Like,
Daniel Freitag show, and it isn't.
could
Oh,
just
they
be
got
the
players.
anomaly that those things
He's
happen.
a really nice player. I like his
Good board,
hesitation moves.
push.
And he plays really hard defense.
I mean,
Got a
he's
lot of
really
steals so
comfortable with the
far.
crossover too. He likes that in and
Freitag
out
was
cross.
fouled as he brought it to the middle.
Right.
Hanif's a
So
really
grabs
nice player.
it
I like his hesitation
and
moves.
like
Plays
right
really
there.
hard defense.
Just that in and out,
Got a lot of steals so
get
far.
downhill, draws another
Freitag.
foul. I assume
Foul.
they're in the bonus. Yep.
It's now a double bonus.
6 free throws. So I missed there's some other buckets somewhere that I'm
He's
forgetting.
got real nice form. A little,
He had
his
dunk in
stroke's real nice.
transition. He had
I'm
that
always amused by people
layup
that
sort of in
think you just need to
transition.
shoot 100 more of them
He had the
tomorrow.
3.
Well,
Yeah.
does that really do it? I don't.
I forget what else he had.
In my opinion, no.
No, recreating pressure situations is difficult, especially when you're tired.
Rennie with a nice assist, and Ives gets his first basket. Back to a 2-point game.
Little dribble drive motion activity going on right now. Sometimes those, when you run past your guy, if you bump into him, it's called an illegal screen. Ooh, he shuffled his feet there a little bit.
That's a good take,
Ooh,
too.
a nice
That wasn't him,
drive
but that
and
was a good
finish
take.
there.
All moves,
Dungy, a
keep
patient
going, get somebody
possession for
downhill.
Breck, and they get the layup out of it.
I love that one-hand scoop shot like that. That's another shot that some people practice. Back in the day, they'd say 2 hands on the wall, but that's a great move.
And Dungy up with the
Good steal, too. Forrest played well
He goes for the Euro step, but left it
Wow.
short, and Ives rebound.
until that. But
Great move by
he still
Dungy.
played well in general, I think.
That
That was a good job there by Freitag. He kind of played 2, and then at the last moment stepped up
Great
on the
move by
ball.
Dungy, just
So he's
didn't
playing
finish it.
both, and then steps up, forces a pass. And at that point, when you're down numbers in transition, that's kind of all you want.
And he outruns everybody, and the
Yeah,
layup is
well, that one he was just trying to dunk, but
meanwhile no good. Freitag out of there with it, and he outruns everybody, and the layup is good. I don't think that was really what he had in mind when he took off there, but it's still a bucket.
Great pass by McCrinnon, but he's got to get back on D. He's the guy at the point there.
Biggest lead that we've had for a while is Breck up by 6 now. Oh my, Rennie with a long 3, and that one was way off. Had a little more time than he realized, I think. And the pass is behind Freitag, and
that's going to be the end of the
MCA
first
will get
half.
it back with 1.1. There's these
Cracked windshield on your new car?
And we'll be
You don't
starting
have
the
to
second
take
half.
it to the dealer. Bring it to Safelite.
to Minneapolis.
Want to see more
North,
pick and rolls with him,
family.
just to see what that looks like, especially the
Blake.
facilitating part.
A lot of
I know he can get downhill.
teams.
I know he's comfortable kind of with the ball,
We don't
creating
get
some
stat sheets at
separation
halftime.
in
I'd
terms
be
of his
interested in how many
crossovers and stuff like
turnovers
that.
there were, but you have to measure by turnover.
And he
per
can be a
possession,
very
too.
physical driver.
It wasn't like a super sloppy game by any means.
Want to
but
see a little bit more of the shot, but I
definitely
want
a
to see
lot
more of the
of,
facilitating as
you
well,
know,
especially out of pick and roll.
deflections and some steals for layups, things like that. I didn't think MCA shot it particularly well either, and if they shoot a little bit better, then they in the second half they'll have a chance.
I can promise you one thing. They didn't come in here intimidated. They looked at this as an opportunity to knock off number one.
Oh,
No doubt.
I thought the ball was going to swing to him.
3-pointer, one
Good
drop
board.
at Newton. A nice rebound. Freitag's pass.
Again, like I just don't know where that pass is going.
3-pointer, one drop at Newton. A nice
Did he just see the cutter late? Is that what happened?
rebound. Freitag's pass then picked off by Detrell McCrimmon. He gets in front of Freitag and goes all the way but missed it.
He's one of the quickest players I've seen in high school basketball in a long time.
And that one
Ball out of bounds.
Right hand
All right.
bouncing over the backboard. Freitag wasn't going to be able to line it up and block his shot.
Little set play
So
there.
again, number 5
That's
here.
going to be
There's been a lot of fouls this game.
one here for MCA. They are down 6 beginning the second half.
Number 5 here. Daniel Freitag.
Grayson Rennie getting a high screen, and he gives it to Aarons. He's going to step in and shoot that one. In and out, though. Newton running it back. Now Freitag down the baseline. Power.
There you go. Okay, so transition again. This is
Newton
off
running
ball.
it back.
Catches,
Now
immediately attacks,
Freitag
absorbs
down
some
the
contact,
baseline,
and finishes
powers
at
it
the
up
rim.
and in.
That's a better touch right there that
Anybody
you
in
want to
high
see.
school style.
And it's
Detrell
pretty clear his
McCrimmon
ability
with
to
the
absorb
floater off the
contact is
window.
there.
Boy, this guy can play.
That's a high level difficulty shot. Full speed, floater, bank shot.
Freitag attacking again, no good.
Ref let him play a little bit there, muffled him.
And the layup by Grayson Rennie is good for MCA.
MCA knows what to do with it if they get a rebound. It's one pass to half court and then another pass for a layup. Both teams have a lot of quick and deep outlets.
So yeah, I mean, it hasn't been as much on ball as I was expecting. I thought he'd be
Pick
get
and roll here.
rolls and
Soki
things like
open
that
for
so far,
three,
but it has
no
been definitely a
good,
mix
but
of
they
off
get it
ball.
back.
Rex also just, I mean, both teams,
And
they're just playing at
cross-court
such a
pass
fast pace
intercepted by
that like
Ballantyne.
there isn't as much opportunity
and he
for
draws
kind of
a
these
foul there
half
as
court
Masoki.
situations. You know,
Kind of
for
an
Wisconsin, they're
unfortunate
not
one
going to
there
push
as,
the ball a
I
ton.
think
They're going to be more in the
Ballantyne
half
kind
court.
About caught himself.
So
Yeah, I think you got to.
unfortunate
Masoki.
in terms of just being able to see the game translate, but we deal with what we can.
Dungy looking to attack against the smaller guard. Now back to
Has the
Freitag
ball in the corner now. And just, yep, cross. Oh,
Crossover on Rennie and then the dish, but it got through. Guard.
he gets the ball in the corner.
Now back to
And then
Freitag
basically
in the
just has to
corner.
dance, right? ISO. He knew there he had the separation.
Cross
Again, I think this is the right
over
read.
on
He reads this guy right here, knows that he's off. Passes just like a little,
Rennie and
just a
then the
little bit
dish,
off
but it
target.
got through.
And
No
maybe
Bahamas
23 could have done a little bit better, but like
Detrell
out of the
McCrimmon
point
off
guard,
the
especially at the
glass
high school
again.
level, like if you're going to
Any
be a
turnover for
facilitator,
Breck
I
is
want to
an
see you
immediate
hit these guys in their pockets.
fast break, and a lot of times a layup.
Because like at the college level, that pass is probably being
And
called,
here's another
truthfully. But
turnover.
like
Detrell
you're also
McCrimmon
going
and
up against a
fouled
much
by
more physical
Freitag.
defense, much
I love the way NCAA is
lengthier
coming out. I
defenses.
think
Like
the first half, they're like, hey, we can play in this
that's
game.
one thing I've been
This
kind of
isn't just
focusing
some,
on or trying
hey,
to
we were
focus on in
happy to be
terms of
close. This
watching
is-
these
we can
guys
win
is
this
like
game if we come out and keep playing with fire.
what
That's
exactly
they're doing.
translates and what are you doing against high school guys that's going to be different against college. Like his teammates probably going to catch that, but at the same time he's going to have to go
Foul
through
situation a
like
little
6'8",
bit opposite of the
6'10"
first half. The
guys,
first
not
three of this
6'2".
half have gone
And so if
against
he's
Breck.
not throwing great passes against 6'2", 6'3"
Bobby
guys,
action, they
what
call
does that
this
look
right
like
here.
against 6'8"
Do
guys,
a
even
double
though he
ball
does
screen.
have better teammates?
To the corner, and Ajor McCrimmon no good. Freitag
He
up
just
for the
out jumped him
rebound.
for the rebounds, push.
Nice dish to
Good decision.
Newton. To the corner, and Ajor McCrimmon no
Yeah,
good.
out rebounds him
Freitag
there,
up for the rebound.
grabs and goes. Knows he has his left
Nice
wing
dish
runner.
to Newton. Layup's good.
Good pass
Breck's
there.
pretty good at the fast break themselves. And when they get the ball in the fast break, they can get up and dunk.
Rennie taking that hand off, no good. Freitag, the rebound just able
He
to
has
save
rebounded
it.
the ball really well.
Freitag dominating the
And
boards.
part of it, I think, is that kind of football nature coming out. I
Great
mean,
move.
Spins
the
it up
crossover there is
and
just like that's his
no
go-to.
good.
That in and out
Freitag, the
cross where he
rebound
just
just
freezes
able
the
to save it.
defender.
Freitag dominating the boards.
In and out cross,
Wow,
freeze
great
defender,
move.
blow by.
Spins it
And
up
one.
in air and one. Oof, that was a tough one to stop. He
Yeah,
got hit pretty good, and he still fought through it and scored.
And previous to that, he had a nice in and out dribble into a crossover on the full speed fast break. In and out, cross, inside finish, got fouled. That's a thing of beauty. That's next level.
That'll be the third on.
He's definitely
Grayson
been the
Rennie
best,
as well,
like at his
so
best in the open floor right now.
you've got a few guys
In
that
terms
are
of just
in a
being able to
little
have
bit of
space to
difficulty
create,
foul-wise.
have the ability to
Freitag will
to
get a
get to
breather
those
as Cook
crossovers, get
comes
to the
back
in and
in to
outs. He
replace
just subs out here.
Jim Breck's
But
lead at
I mean,
the
his
top of
ability
the
to
long
get
one.
downhill has been crazy good.
All but Rennie might have enough to.
Assuming this stays a close game, which I think it will, I wouldn't be shocked if this was his last time subbing out.
A screen, they switch a big onto that little. Great block. Yeah, I mean, they have a little.
By and large, they've called a good game, though.
There it
Oh,
is.
yeah. Heck,
Back
yeah,
in
they're
now
really,
with the ball in
letting
his
them play
hands.
to an extent, and the players are playing a clean game. That always helps when you got skilled players. They're not just bumping into each other and falling down and stuff.
Should get it there. Yep.
Freitag's going to
Stops.
stop and fire that jumper. No good.
So I
And
think he has a little bit of a slower release.
Freitag's going to stop and fire that jumper. No good. And Aaron's the rebound for Maranatha. They're down.
I've only seen him
4.
take 2 jumpers, really.
He's got a decent
I haven't
jumper, but
loved
I think you're
him.
happy for,
I think he'll be a guy that
That'll
does
be a
really need a
travel.
lot of
Good
space
D
to
by
probably get
Cook.
it off.
The block is exciting.
But in
for
terms of
Cook, but
make or
that
miss
D was
ability,
just as good.
I've
he
seen
can
2
move his
shots.
feet.
He's 1 for 2. I don't want to make
like I say,
too many
MCA,
assumptions based off
if
that.
you can get Freitag to
I don't
shoot
think
mid-range jumpers, you won the battle. You know, I'm sure he can make some of them, but
I don't think
he's
his
so
stats
effective at
showed
driving to the
shooting
basket
ability.
and offensive rebounding.
So some of the
You don't wanna
games,
give up.
his shooting was kept. The This was not one of them. So out of the games that he
Play here.
did, he was 17 to 43 from three, which is 40% essentially,
The screener for the top for Cook.
Cook
which
nailing
obviously
a
is very,
three.
very
I think
good.
his
But that's
defense has
also
helped
1,
him
2,
get
3,
confidence
4,
offensively there.
5, 6,
Yeah, that's
only
a
7 of his
Old
games
school
were
set
kept.
play.
Grayson Rennie has a quick answer, though.
These new menu items at Panera are perfect 10s. They're also each under $10.
We haven't seen a lot of sets in this game. Mostly been up and down.
I mean,
Freitag, a crossover and pull
even
up
though he
J
misses,
wouldn't go.
like, I know I've said it a bunch at
Grayson
this
Rennie
point,
has
but
a
the amount of
quick answer,
separation he
though.
creates with that
we haven't seen a lot of
that
sets
in
this
and out
game.
cross,
Mostly been up and down.
he gets open from
Freitag,
it
a
every time.
crossover and pull up J wouldn't
I
go.
like it translating. Like I think
And
it will.
Freitag
Good
with
hustle
the
there
steal.
on the
Great
steal.
hustle. And then it's deflected as he tried to get it to Masoki inside. Maranatha hanging right with them. We still got a little over 11 minutes to
Interesting
play in the
camera
game.
angle.
Masoki's going to take that three, and again a foul time. You got the rush. That's confusing. You run out hard. Got both hands up and are close.
Or you feel, yeah, you're right. That's not what they practice when you practice closeouts.
All right, weak
Big
side.
possession right here for both teams.
And the Terrell McCrimmon
So many
draws.
fouls this game.
That is the second.
It's either like
So
a foul or
Brett's lead is
transition has pretty
5
much
as
been this game so
Freitag
far.
Calling out their set.
They just ran this play the
Soki
other
looking inside, but it was
possession too.
tipped. And then they get the steal.
They ran that same play from the
Little
other
like
direction.
cross screen, pin in or duck in for a guard to
And no
post up.
good. Not a foul. Oh, Rennie trying to dish it inside, but Muhammad read that one and takes it.
Yeah, you got to throw that ball up for your big man, or else shoot it yourself and let him get the rebound.
Freitag driving into the middle.
It's probably
and
the
they
best
get
pass
it
I've
right
seen him
back
make.
to him for the reverse.
Yeah, you got to throw that ball up for your big man.
Gets in
or else shoot it
transition,
yourself and let him get the
sees nobody
rebound.
at the rim,
Freitag
goes,
driving
kick
into the
out,
middle.
and then
Oh, and
just
they
is
get
like,
it right
okay,
back
I'll
to
finish
him
at the
for
rim.
the reverse. Good eyes there for Muhammad.
Great body control by Freitag underneath. He definitely gets most of his buckets inside.
They throw a double at Rennie. They get it out of there, though. Inside to Aaron's. That should be an offensive foul. Maybe no.
I think he was inside.
Tries to take
Maybe.
charge there.
Aaron's gets a three-point play, and MCA back to within 4.
Run more set
Probably,
plays
yeah,
here.
there you go.
We
Gets
move
it
on to the
back.
half. This is that same
They
screen
like
to
those
screen,
cross
diagonal
screens.
action.
Oh, it's flex action.
Gets a wide open three.
That's what they're getting to. Okay. So it's a box set,
Run
flare,
more set plays here.
and then just kind of this flex action with the cross screen, and then immediately a pin down on the
We
block.
move on in the half. This is that
And
same
that's what they're
screen to
looking
screen or
for.
diagonal action.
Gets a good look.
Gets a wide open three.
And Muhammad not able to get it to go. Valentine, tough pull-up jumper, no good.
As the possession slow down, then those shots get a little bit more magnified, but we'll see if the pace can keep going.
Freitag keeps on attacking, and he was fouled.
Draws another foul.
As the possession
Just
slow
getting
down, then those
downhill.
shots
He's
get a
pretty
little bit
relentless
more
getting
magnified,
downhill.
but
Again, comes
see if the
off,
pace can keep
cross, has separation, goes at.
Freitag keeps
And
on
I've liked his,
attacking, and
like,
he was fouled.
If we take
when
kept
he
doing
creates that
hesitation moves,
separation
trying
like
to
he
get
did on
back
that
with his
first
right
move
hand,
right there,
Criminal
it doesn't
wasn't
mean that he's just
falling
going
for
to
it,
shoot it
but he just
because
got
he knows
muscled
he's
a
a
little
better
bit
driver,
and
especially at this level.
threw a
And
body
so he's like,
call.
okay, I have the separation. I'm just going to attack it now and get downhill and put more pressure on the defense.
Dungy will check back in here for Breck. There'll be a baseline inbound here.
I don't know how that was not shooting.
Freitag's going to go right at him. That's an offensive foul.
A shooting foul, I mean.
Gutsy play there. I wouldn't want to get run over by him.
Rennie will stop and fire a
Didn't love the
three,
screen
no
navigation
good.
there. I don't know if they're trying to switch that or what, but screen gets set and he just doesn't die on it, but
Rennie
definitely
will
does not
stop
get
and
back to his
fire
guy.
a three, no good. Newton pushing it ahead. Freitag drops it back. Masoki, it's good.
That probably should have been an and one there. Same play they had down the other end when he's inside the circle. But yeah, really nice pass by Freitag there.
Yeah, I was
He has
good with that
been
no
he's
call. I
been
don't
off
think there was
ball
much
defensively a
contact.
lot.
He went down, but I don't think there was.
Yeah, that's probably
enough
true. I think they just think at the other end maybe
Right
that's
there,
what
he
should
is.
have happened because I saw how he's
Yeah,
arguing and
that's
pointing
his
the other
guy.
direction
Right.
and stuff.
He just
Yeah,
he called
Rennie
out the
looked like
switch
he might
late,
have got
but
hit
that
on
was his
one.
guy.
Now it's Detrell McCrimmon attacking, and he'll lay it in. Freitag, that was his third foul, the last one, so that time he kind of gave it up. Masoki will get the layup at the other end.
Yeah, nice answer there by Breck. Every time they cut it to four, they have a.
But then I don't know. It's
trouble
especially for
keeping it
these
there and
like
getting the ball back.
basically these stars at the high school level, right? Like
Nice back cut there.
they almost play by a different set of
Big
rules,
man with the ball screen.
and that's at every
Rennie,
level
nice
of
move,
basketball.
and
Is
he'll
like
go
if you're
all
just
the way
that
with
good,
the left hand and
especially,
finish, and he falls
especially
out
on
the
the
door.
other end,
Wow.
where it's like
That was a
sometimes
great
you just
move.
don't have to do as much defensively, or you
Real
get to play by a
strong.
little bit different set of
He had to
rules.
stick his
Like
arm
that's
out
just
to
not going to
finish, and
fly
he
at
was exhausted,
Wisconsin,
too.
and so losing his man off
Game at
ball,
home.
although a concern, is it like a
So look at
hey, once he gets to Wisconsin, it's gonna go away because it's
Number
he's
two,
he's
yeah.
gonna have to, like he's just
Sure, Breck,
like
so they got a chance to get
he,
a lot
he
of
has to play
non-conference
defense or he
games
just
and
won't play.
play some of
Period.
the 4A and 3A teams to build it up too.
Freitag, the
Well,
offensive
probably
rebound, and
no.
he scores
Good
it.
finish.
That's pretty much been the difference in the game. I think is just those little putbacks and stuff that Freitag's been able to get.
McCrimmon, that's a tough fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by the other McCrimmon, though. Valentine nearly traveled there as he slipped. Timeout taken by MCA.
They call
There, they
timeout.
realize-
Real fun.
So yeah, off ball a lot
And Harry
defensively.
Sony said,
Haven't seen
I
too
said, "You
much
played some
on ball
really good teams,"
defense
and he
just
said, "Yeah,
in
but we
general
still
from
hear
him.
about, who have they played, and
Yeah, and I guess
they've
with how
done
it worked
pretty
with
well scheduling
Hunter
what they
could be a
did, and
defensive
especially when you
guy.
get the Freitag
Pleasantly
was
knows a
coming
good
until the
defensive guy.
summer.
Blackwell's
Most of
upside.
the
Like
schedule's off
he
the
probably
summer,
would
yeah.
be the
True.
third option defensively.
Rennie, a long
That was deep.
three.
In
Oh,
terms
yeah,
of the guard
MCA
rotation,
starting
and
again for the
just
first
really
time, maybe
regardless
take
of who
some
he's in
tighter
with,
looking
Kamari
shots, it
McGee,
feels
even
like.
he probably
Yeah, instead of
I'd say
attacking,
will be a
someone
better
would be
defender.
something
So
they've really been attacking nice.
Musoki inside.
being off ball, I
was
guess like this is probably
fouled,
good
and a
because that
kind of
is
a
where
late
he
whistle there.
most likely will
Valentine
be
is going to get his fourth.
more of the time right now. He'll
Sometimes
probably
with that
be chasing
three-person
shooters.
One ref thinks the other ref's gonna
Just
call
guys
it,
like that being,
but the
I don't
other
want to say
might have got
hid, but being put on weaker offensive players at the guard position would be my guess right away. And maybe he's a much better defender than what this game showed.
If it gets to double figures, Maranatha might be in a long.
their free.
There's just so many fouls in this game.
Isidore McCrimmon makes a pair there, and it's back to 6.
And if you're Brecky, you got to not foul, way out.
All right, left side wing. Iverson cut off with two guys at the elbow here for him. And then they're just looking for a duck in. Yep, into the post. And let him go get a bucket. Good kick out there.
Rotate it.
Great ball movement on this possession. That's nice possession.
I like the process there.
Understands
Understands he doesn't really have anything.
Yeah, we need a
Defense is
set
going to
play
be
for that.
focused in
Just
on
move
him,
the
so he
ball.
just kicks it out
the open man.
to the opposite
nice.
wing. Lets his teammates kind of maintain the advantage, get an
McCrimmon
open
trying
shot.
to answer it short, and we're starting to see some more misses by MCA.
Another
Flip
good
to the
pass there.
corner, Muhammad. Detrell McCrimmon trying
So I
to
think
answer
a
it
lot of,
short,
I
and
mean,
we're starting to
and
see some
part of it is just
more misses
they're
by
playing in
MCA.
transition a ton. I think most
Flip
of
to
his
the
good
corner,
passes have probably come
Muhammad.
in transition,
No good. And
where there's
Usually this ends up
less
in a layup.
variables
We'll
in
see.
general.
Detrell McCrimmon had it knocked away. Rennie, though, following up, scores it.
Wow. You got dirty in that one. Just got down and
I think the decision making in the
Up
half
out
court
and
hasn't
made a
been the
nice
best
finish.
this game.
Musoki is fouled.
The decision making hasn't been bad.
DeJour
It's just
McCrimmon
been
will
the
pick it up. They're trying to use,
accuracy of the passes,
the
really.
size advantage when you get one of the smaller.
Like he could probably have
guards
3,
on
4
you.
more assists if he was able to hit guys on those passes more in the hands. We love buffering.
Got guys with long arms.
Greenwald will come back in. DeJour McCrimmon with that 4th foul will sit for a little bit. We're
Gets the
leading
ball
up in the
there.
game that you're not,
I assume
you know,
just
players you
no, he
want to
does
use,
take it
you're
out.
gonna
Gets
use,
the
but
repost. And now it's probably just ISO time. Yep.
Freitag
Good defense.
Create something
trying to go to
downhill.
work there.
Wow.
Greenwald will be
What he's
called for
done
the foul.
all game. Crossover,
Thought he did a
crossover,
pretty good job
downhill,
with
draw
defense,
foul.
but Freitag did a nice job of selling it and also, getting his body. Said earlier, Greenwald's going to watch the say Trey definitely wasn't an equal match. Obviously, Trey Jones is something.
So
Breck's starting to pull away with this one.
now.
A little bit,
Maranatha
9-point lead with 6 minutes left.
gone cold.
Again, off-ball defense.
Back out top to Terrell McCrimmon looking to attack.
Goes
and
for the
they'll go to
steal,
Rennie in the
loses his
corner.
guy.
It's gone cold.
So it was good defense so far. Good
Back out
defense.
top to Terrell
Now
McCrimmon
digs in for the
looking to
steal
attack,
and
they'll
just
go to
leaves this
Rennie
guy in the corner. And
for
kind
the
of
three,
based
no
on
good.
how that guy's been
And
playing,
Muhammad
I
up
think
for
that
the
guy's a
rebound.
shooter. So just a poor decision there, helping off the strong side. It
And
works out,
Bonfrey is
but
fouled.
He's got great speed as well. He can really get that ball up the court and kept his head up.
I thought for a second we might see the toss off the backboard. There again, you don't get the hoop, but you attack against those smaller guards. $11 now for Muhammad, and the lead is 10 for Brack. Well, here is their W on the board. They're 24-1 coming in. Rennie missing there. Aaron's up for the rebound, and he scores plus a foul.
Wow, that's a huge play. Body into him.
Free throw is good. So
see if MCA can make one last 5-minute push.
he's off ball here.
They got to create
Weak
some
side.
turnovers if they're going to do that. Got to play that their fast pace and make some of those shots they've been taking with basically one or
Get
no
him the ball.
passes.
Yep. And just clear out the side
Freitag,
and
the
let.
crossover and gets all.
Yep. Could tell that was coming as soon as he caught the ball. Literally, all they're trying to do right now is just clear out one side of the floor,
One or no
and then once he
passes.
catches, just say, "Hey, go to work,
Freitag,
get downhill
the
because this
crossover and
team
gets all
just
the way to
cannot
the
stay in
rim.
front of you."
Got a little shoulder shimmy. Looked like he was going to go left, and he went right. He's got a lot of skill.
No, and there's a turnover by MCA. Not a good one into traffic. Here's the lob.
Maybe.
No, it's spun out.
That dude kind of flew in.
Musoki will take that three. It's short, but
Good board
Freitag
there.
runs
From
that one
Freitag.
down.
Yep, use the shot clock now. The clock is your friend.
Pick and roll.
Freitag, the drive, and one.
Now the clock is your friend.
Freitag, the drive, and one. Wow.
That was something right there.
So yeah, and I'll watch one more game probably off stream of him,
Glass.
but assuming it goes like
Get
this
up
one,
as far as I
this
thought he did.
dude
He's
like
more going
Freitag
long
is
and
from
he's
day
up.
one should be a guy that can
Just
get
great body
downhill,
control.
and I trust the driving ability.
Aaron's will pick up the foul, and Freitag.
Physical driver, but want to see other parts of the game kind of develop. But that's what 4 years of college is for. Well, potentially 4 years.
That's 4 minutes. You feel like time to exit 12 seconds.
33 points for him today. 10 from the free throw line, 11 from the free throw line.
Throw right on the money. 34 now for Freitag.
And pretty much what?
And it's a 13
all of them
point
have
lead
been
as
at the
we
rim
got
except for the
Maranatha
3-pointer.
down the stretch. Terrell McCrimmon, great move there, and it spins out. And then it'll be a foul on Cook drawn by DeJour McCrimmon.
I really
shot
think
fake
because
by
he has,
DeJour.
what, 11 free throws, like
I
33
like how
points or
Detrell
whatever.
just got his nose in there and
Made a
wasn't
three.
afraid of the big crowd
Yeah,
of
like
people
9
and
buckets,
just
9, 10
went in
buckets
there
at the
to try to
rim.
get the ball, and they
That
got
checks out.
it.
Strong, good chance.
See what happens.
11-point Breck lead as they hit the front court. Freitag
And
driving
hey,
it down the middle and lays it in.
I mean, sure. Just
Freitag
blow by.
driving it down the
Team
middle
can't guard
and
him.
lays it in.
No rim defense. Like, now I will
Yeah,
say
really.
at the, like, there will be. How do I get an ad while rewinding?
Driving it down the Breck lead as they hit the front
So
court.
right here, right, catches, blow by, boom.
Freitag.
In college, this is going to be a 6'8", a 6'10" dude, a 7-footer, not a 6-foot guy, 6'1". And so there will need to be a little bit more creativity in terms of finishing around. But like, I understand right now at this level,
Driving it down the middle and lays it in.
he's just going to finish. Like, that's just what he does.
Yeah, I really like how he uses his upper body with fakes. He gives that shoulder shimmy and definitely gets the opponent on their heels.
Transition dunk. This one is over.
Yeah, I really like how he uses his upper body with fakes. He gives that shoulder shimmy and definitely gets the opponent on their heels.
There's a big jam for Freitag after the steal by Muhammad.
If your Breck, this is how you want to end your senior night, last game that these guys play on this floor in the regular season.
So yeah, as this one's kind of winding up, I'll
Detrell
still watch
McCrimmon
till the
will
end of the
pop
game.
a
But I do
three.
appreciate everybody that
Has
has
not
tuned
stopped
in.
playing
If
yet.
you've
He's
made
had
it
a
this
good
far,
night.
please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. Planning on doing a lot more of these. I believe
Back out to
UCLA is the next team I'll
Freitag.
kind of go through, so I'll do film on 3 or 4 there, guys. They have, I believe, 8 newcomers. I also have the film threads out.
Down the baseline,
In terms of
back
Wisconsin, Freitag's the last
out. Freitag will shoot a
last
three.
guy I
And
have
he
to
nails
do.
it. Wow.
I just put out the Robinson thread this morning.
Muhammad
I have
down
the 3
baseline,
transfers
back
previously.
out.
The 3 transfers,
Freitag will shoot a three.
I did
And
their
he
threads
nails it.
before I
Wow.
started doing this live stream film stuff.
I
Pull
think
up
that's the
3
first one he's
Freitag.
taken, and it looked good.
But
He's gonna
I
have to
might
take those
later in the
and
summer get back to
foul, for
maybe some
sure.
of them and do a live film thread or live film breakdown on one of them as well.
And
But we'll see.
it's just
But
out
yeah,
of bounds.
UCLA's up next.
McCrimmon
Also,
lost it. Breck trying to
will
save it and go
what?
and get another hoop.
I think the plan is in 2 or 3 weeks we'll be starting to do these like YouTube videos, like full videos breaking down the incoming classes
Another
for
thing,
each team in terms
you
of
know,
freshmen and transfers.
Play Totino Grace. That would have been a heck of a game.
McCrimmon gonna take that shot, no good, and it's out off of Breck.
Quietly have
as
not loved his boxing out.
Muhammad
I don't
trying
think
to
he's really hit too many
squeeze
dudes,
that
but
one and couldn't bring it from
it is what it is.
left hand to right. This pass just got it to the
Also, if you guys have any suggestions in terms of things I can do within this stream, let me know. I have some ideas for once we get into season 2 of what this could become. I like the idea of live streaming and interacting and kind of building a community that way. Biggest concern is that they get taken down because it's a lot of film breakdown, and especially as we get to college games, like that's on TV networks. But let me know if there's anything you think I could do to improve it or make it better. Some of the buffering I can't do anything about, obviously, but that's more just my computer can't always handle everything that's going on.
And I feel like 2 minutes is still a lot of time. I can see where Coach Sony's coming from there, but
Freitag was upset he didn't get that ball.
Head to Rennie. Hangs and scores.
Gets it there.
Freitag behind the back. Loop. Freitag.
Hey, good pass.
Lubke missed it. He gets it back though.
it's a great pass.
Newton for 3 more. They're looking to get 100, and it looks like they might. Rennie a step back, no good. Newton the rebound. And he's Muhammad for the
All right,
layup.
yeah, not too much going on now. I mean, Breck,
99-78.
huge
Boy,
run
this
at the
one
end to
really
take
getting away
take the
late.
game away.
No
I'll just kind of recap
contested
as
shots
I've done a
on
couple times now,
that
but
area.
driving.
And
That is the thing that stands out. He is a strong driver. He's a physical driver. He is
That's another
very,
thing,
very
too, when
willing
you're
to
the
get
team that
downhill.
is behind by
I
quite a
like the
bit.
combinations of
Usually a good
crossovers. It
wicket
seems
take,
like
so you'd
he's
be the
very
first one to
comfortable using them to
Yeah,
create
sure.
space.
And they're like,
And
what,
for
you
the
want
most
deep
part, they're
lead?
not just because sometimes you
Responding
have
fine
these like
here.
crossovers or whatever, and they don't actually do anything, right? They more just you're just moving the ball back and forth. With him, I think he's able to actually create space with it, which is good to see. That's really good to see. And so then he can use it. He doesn't settle for the jumpers when he creates that space.
And
He gets downhill. So that is really good to see. He blew those first few layups. He could have had 50 this game as he gets checked out for the final time right here. I think he did end with 42 in this game. He could have had 50 if he didn't smoke those layups early. But yeah, I don't love the shooting, but I understand why it could be solid, especially in terms of just like that, or as long as he has space. I don't know if he'll be able to knock down contested ones that well, but when he has space, I could see the upside there. In the next game I watched, what I'm looking for. I want to
That's
see
smart
more
thing
of the
to do, Coach
facilitating.
Stoney.
The
Give him a
facilitating was
hand
just
and get him out of the game.
okay. I think some good reads, although the passes weren't that accurate. And then
Luke's gonna
defense,
stop and
he is
fire
off ball a
three,
ton,
and it's
which
money.
is probably what he'll
They
be
go over
in,
100
at the
on
next
that
level.
three by
But
the senior
there's a little bit more
Jim
awareness.
Brown.
Some of that
Remember
comes though
that
with
for
just
the
like
rest of his life.
when he's forced to be in a system, and this is not just him. This is a lot of high school guys when they go from being the number one option to being forced into a system where they have to play defense. A lot of times you can see these guys' defense improve. So I think that will wrap it up here. It was requested. That he makes an appearance. This is Moose. Say hi, Moose. So, all right. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be back probably tomorrow morning and covering a UCLA guy. So that was Daniel Freitag, Wisconsin freshman incomer. On the way out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I do appreciate everybody tuning in.